Hi, Morgan.
Okay.
To your right.
Hey.
Hi, welcome to London. Welcome to Fight Week. This is, on paper, one of the most exciting fights on the card, with two former Cage Warriors champions going head-to-head. How excited were you to get an assignment here in London and to get to face someone like Nathaniel Wood?
I was really happy to hear the news and the name, and to know that I'm fighting in front of a crowd and not in the epics. So I was really happy, and it was Nathaniel. I know him. We know each other. We have a great history because of Cage Warrior. So he was the bantamweight champion. I was the featherweight. I saw him succeed here in the UFC, and I know what he brings, what I brings. So, yeah, exciting matchup.
You fought twice in big arenas with the UFC in France, but the last one, getting the finish in front of your own fans, just how much did that mean to you to be on the big stage in the big arena with a packed crowd in your own country, given that the sport has only recently been legalized?
It's always big to fight in France for me, because I don't have a lot of MMA fights here in France, because it was not legal before when I started MMA. And then I was fighting in Cage Warrior, so all around Europe, but not in France. So being able to really perform great for them, throw some crazy finish, and bring all the excitement in the Accor Arena is always a pleasure, and I love the feelings. Like, for me, it was almost like fighting outside of my country, fighting in France, because I never had this opportunity, and it's a so big arena, there's so much people. So yeah, I love it. Every time I came, I try to push on a really big show.
When you fought over here in the UK in the past, you've always had this army of fans come over to support you. How much does it mean to have such a passionate fan base that travels to support you when you fight?
It's a pleasure. It's like I try to give them everything I have on social and in the cage, and they give it back to me by coming, seeing my fight, and just enjoying what I bring.
What sort of fight do you think we're gonna get between you and Nathaniel on fight night?
I think it will be a great war. 3-round, really, because we are hard to finish. I am hard to finish. In MMA, nobody has been able to finish me. Nathaniel is hard to finish too. I always try to get a finish, so either way I'm getting a finish or we're going to decision.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Morgan, over here. You are a big 145er, while Nathaniel obviously moved up to featherweight in his UFC career. How big of an advantage do you think you'll have in the strength and size category?
I don't really know. I think he had the time to adjust. No, it's been maybe 2 years that he's jumped in featherweight. I know he has great conditioning, great strength training. So I don't know. I don't bet on betting the more physical guys. I just think that the most part of the game will be technical and be ready to fight.
And I've seen you fight at the Indigo, and the crowd was deafening. How do you imagine the crowd will be at the O2? More ticket sales, more people, right?
Yeah. I don't know what to expect. It's like I expect nothing. I just expect like fighting Nathaniel. The crowd is something else. I can control it, so I don't bring too much attention on what I can control.
Do you think a win over Nathaniel would be able to push you into the rankings?
I don't know, maybe. But it's like just the crowd. I don't pay attention to this. I'm just here to fight. If it pushes me through the ranking, it's good. It's not, I'm here to fight, so I will have another one. And one day I'll get a ranking. But right now I'm still young in my career here in the UFC, so I'm not in a hurry to get to the ranking.
And you expressed some displeasure in fighting in the Apex. Is that a place you never want to fight again?
I will not say never fight again, but I prefer when I have a crowd. I think I perform better. I think my style is better for crowd, what I bring. So, yeah, fighting the Apex is something different.
Salut Morgan.
Salut.
Je pose la question en français, je la traduis en anglais. I ask the question in French, I translate it. Tu dis que tu préfères avoir une foule. À Paris, tu combats avec la foule. Avec toi, tu as une vraie connexion avec le public. Là, elle sera contre toi en termes de motivation. Qu'est-ce que tu préfères, entre guillemets, briller devant ton public ou mettre une clim à l'extérieur? I said that you have a great connection with French crowd, and I ask you if you prefer to fight with the crowd with you or against you in fact of motivation.
Je réponds en français ou en anglais? Ok. It doesn't change anything for me. It's like having the crowd with me or against me. If you pay attention from it, it can take something from you. I'm just focused on fighting. When I'm fighting in Paris in front of my crowd that are with me, the main things I try to think is not think about them. So here will be the same, not think about the crowd, because otherwise you are not focused on the fight. So I don't care.
Another one about your technical, your opponent. What he said that he's shorter than you, but he will be faster, and that he has the fast advantage. You have the power advantage. Do you agree with that, or do you think you will be faster than him or fast as him?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see on Saturday night. But yeah, speed. I don't know if speed make you win fight. Fighting make you win fight.
He had a prediction for the fight. He doesn't want to share with us. Do you have one, and do you want to share it with us?
Prediction. I don't have a clear prediction, but I'm chasing a finish. So finish, whatever round, whatever way.
A bonus?
A bonus. I expect a bonus, but I'm not chasing it. It's like it will come if I do the right thing.
Thank you very much.
Morgan, juste ici, en français, tu peux me répondre en français.
Ouais.
Absalon MMA pour Karaté Bushido. Tu as dit que tu expectes the finish. Souvent, les combattants peuvent trop se concentrer justement sur la win et ne pas obtenir, comme Taylor Lapillus, la reconnaissance pour le côté spectacle. Est-ce que toi, tu mets plus l'accent sur le spectacle ou est-ce que tu mets plus l'accent sur le fait de gagner absolument les combats?
Non, ce qui est très important, c'est de gagner ces combats. Mais le mieux, c'est de les gagner de façon spectaculaire. Parce qu'on est dans un sport qui demande ça pour le public, pour même tout ce qui est à côté, ce que ça va apporter. Après, faut pas trop se concentrer sur ça, sinon on peut avoir des désillusions en décision, si on va à la décision. Donc le plus important, c'est quand même de gagner le combat et de maîtriser sa performance. Et si on maîtrise la performance, enfin moi en général, quand je maîtrise le combat et la performance, il y a un finish.
C'est ça, ça t'avait fait un peu un rattrapage pour la défaite lors de ta dernière défaite. Du coup, le fait que tu avais eu quand même un bonus, finalement, est-ce que ça compenserait pas encore une fois si, vu que tu as dit que tu comptais faire une guerre avec lui, est-ce que tu comptes plus sur cette guerre ou est-ce que tu comptes plus juste sur l'avancement dans le classement?
Non, le plus important, c'est de gagner. C'est vraiment de gagner.
Et est-ce que tu te sens mieux à combattre ici en Angleterre, vu que c'est ici que tu t'es vraiment fait connaître au début avec le Cage Warrior, ou est-ce que finalement le fait qu'il n'y ait pas ton public derrière toi aujourd'hui, ça va être au détriment de ta performance?
Oh non, ça change rien. Je me sens ni mieux ni différent. J'ai l'habitude de combattre à l'extérieur. J'ai encore plus l'habitude de combattre à Londres. Donc c'est un peu pareil. Juste ça va être une grosse salle à Londres. Mais au moins j'ai fait des grosses salles à Paris. Donc j'ai déjà un peu l'ambiance de savoir ce que ça représente de combattre devant beaucoup de gens. Mais Paris, Londres, États-Unis, peu importe, j'ai l'habitude.
Merci beaucoup. Bonne chance.
Morgan over here. When we look at your fights, you're always a guy who comes to fight. If it's Cage Warriors, if it's the UFC, any organization. In what sense are you also busy with the rankings, with the future of your MMA career? Or is it always only wanting to fight, or do you have a plan in mind what you want to do?
No, it's like I'm just focused on the present. Because if you are too focused, I think, on the future, getting to the ranking, the belt, whatever, all the next step, you're missing what you need to do right now to get there. So I'm just really focusing on present, doing the best I can to perform, just show what I can do and try to do great performance and just enjoy the journey and see where I can go.
Thank you very much.
Bonjour Morgan, Mehdi d'Actu MMA, ici à ta gauche.
Ouais.
On vous a souvent comparé à avec ton adversaire Nathaniel Wood. Vous êtes deux anciens champions du Cage Warrior. Vous avez beaucoup de cœur dans vos combats. Vous êtes tous les deux spectaculaires. La question que je voudrais te poser, c'est qu'est-ce que tu as en plus de lui? Et lui, à l'inverse, qu'est-ce qu'il pourrait avoir en plus de toi dans ce combat?
Qu'est-ce que j'ai en plus que lui? Je ne sais pas si l'un ou l'autre, on a quelque chose de plus que l'autre. Je pense que tout va jouer vraiment sur qui aura le meilleur game plan, qui va avoir la meilleure approche du combat, qui sera le plus dedans, qui va être le plus incisif. Après, je pense qu'à ce niveau, il a beaucoup d'expérience. Moi aussi, on a presque, je pense, le même genre d'expérience. Ça est un combat très serré sur le papier. Donc, je pense qu'on n'a rien en plus l'un que l'autre.
Ok. Ok, merci. Est-ce que j'ai vu dans une interview cette semaine à RL Noigny, tu disais que les fans français notamment attendaient toujours plus de toi, que tu partais à chaque fois comme l'outsider, même à l'UFC Paris. Là, cette fois, tu es à l'UFC London. Est-ce que ça te met une certaine pression, ça? Et est-ce que, j'avais une question, depuis que tu as signé à l'UFC, tu as déjà senti un manque de reconnaissance de la part du public français ou pas du tout?
Je sais pas, je sais pas si c'est à moi de répondre à ça, parce que forcément, je vais peut-être pas être objectif en fonction de ce que je vois. Disons juste que je fais mon chemin, j'y fais pas trop attention en vrai de vrai à ce que le public pense de moi. Et je continue juste à marteler ce que je pense de moi et mon identité et ma façon de combattre, que ça plaise ou non, et puis on verra où ça va.
Marche, merci Morgan.
Yacine pour RMC Sport. On a vu ces dernières semaines et même pendant cette Fight Week que l'UFC t'a pas mal poussé sur ses réseaux sociaux. On a l'impression de l'extérieur que tu es bien apprécié de l'organisation. Est-ce que c'est quelque chose que toi tu as remarqué? Est-ce que ça te conforte dans ta situation actuelle et qu'est-ce que ça t'apporte de manière générale?
Je pense que j'ai comme une certaine valeur à l'UFC, que j'ai pas été signé pour rien. Je suis sur 3 bonus. Il n'y a pas beaucoup de combattants en premier contrat qui font 3 bonus de suite. 2 gros finishes, un combat du mois, combat de la soirée à Vegas, où j'étais aussi très bien placé sur la carte. Je fais le travail sur les réseaux sociaux, dans la cage. Avant, j'étais au Cage Warrior, j'ai été champion. Je pense qu'il y a surtout un manque de connaissance de ce que j'ai pu accomplir dans le MMA à l'international. Et l'UFC, ils savent ce que j'amène. Et donc, ils communiquent sur moi de la bonne façon, c'est tout. Comme ils me voient.
Et tu penses qu'on devrait te voir différemment, ou du moins que les gens en France, justement, ne te voient pas suffisamment de cette manière?
Je pense qu'ils sont un peu biaisés par le record.
Marche, merci.
Yes. Morgan, why do you think there is such a big hype, such a big boom for MMA in France?
Because it's new, first. It's been 5 years that it's legal. And because we have great performances fighter. So there's obviously Nassourdine, who just beat a legend in the sport. There is Cyril Gane. There is Manon, who is fighting for the belt. And there's me, there's William, there's Fares. We have crazy good represent people. We are good on social media. We bring excitement to the young generation, and we are really close to our public. We talk with them a lot on social media, on the media side, on interview, everything. We try to push our sport because it was really hard for us and harder for the previous generation. Like my coaches and all his players, it was really hard for them. So, everyone is proud of us, and we try to give them back, and it's just booming in France because MMA is spectacular. And when UFC came, every time we just had another step higher and higher, and every Paris show is crazy. We do crazy performances. So yeah, they love it.
And do you see any big talents in MMA outside of UFC? Some fighters from France? Some names, maybe?
Yeah. There is crazy talent out there in France. There's Saladin Parnas that you cannot miss. There is young and upcoming fighter like Baki, by Sangor Shamsudinov. There's the Lazy King who's in PFL. There's so much. I'm going to forget name and they will be mad. But, it's like...
There's a chance like that.
Yeah, we have a lot of great fighters.